See, in life, you can have your desires fulfilled. People kind of get the idea of like, oh, well, it can happen and it won't happen. I don't see how it can happen. Mindset. And it's all a mindset. Hence why, let's say, for instance, when people play sports and they give up too soon, but yet they have more to give, they made up in their mind they don't want to keep playing, or they don't want to keep running, or they don't want to keep throwing, whatever it is, right? They don't want to keep hooping, they don't want to keep going. And that's a mindset at that set of time that you've decided to do when you're able to keep functioning. And that's the same thing in life. When you have a negative mindset, that's one example. Let me give you one more. When you have a mindset of lack or even limitation, you might have heard that before, that is a mindset of there's a barrier or a boundary that you can't cross, pass over that threshold, and you're going to be complacent, stuck. And that is in your subconscious mind a belief that will pull you back in some form. And I say this to say it's not necessarily you thinking, oh, okay, well, I can't do it. It's life in general. As you're trying, but yet you're still stuck in these ways, or you self-sabotage, or you go back to old habits and stay in those old habits without trying to bounce back even quicker than before, then that is you deciding that this is it. I am going to throw in the towel. I say it like this because you have to choose what you want in life. Know the direction that you want and know that you can have it and go for it, right? So if it's going to be the hardest of the hardest day, because you're going to have the easy days, or the, oh, okay, like I got this days, or I'm so used to this, or this is my new norm, but you want more, right? But that hard day that you can't get through, you still have to try to find it in your mind to say, okay, today is not a bad day. Today is just teaching me how I'm going to get closer. Instead of that idea or that self-talk that's a negative talk of, it can't be me, or how am I going to have it happen, or I'm going to be stuck this way forever. When you start talking to yourself differently, and I want y'all to really understand that it is so crucial that you watch how you talk to yourself, because the way a lot of y'all talk to yourselves, y'all won't be talking to a person you respect or respect the most like that. You wouldn't dare to, right? So with you though, it's okay. I'm gonna hurt myself. Not physically. Well, some of y'all don't do that though. But you're gonna do that. And that's not an okay thing, because you have to understand your norm, what you're used to from whatever it might have been. Could be your childhood, it could be a past experience, a recent experience with someone. Whatever it is making you, in a sense, be blinded and bounded by it. And so it's like you have chains on your hands that can't be broken to believe that it could be this time or this way at some point, that there's actually faith that I could have towards this idea, this thought, this dream of mine, that it's possible. Now, I really want to say this to make it clear. Your actions matter. Accountability matters. You can't also think that, oh, okay, well, I'm shifting how I believe and I'm taking a little bit of actions, and then still know that there's two major things that is the roadblock each single time that you won't basically overcome. It's a major hurdle each time, and you know it. So what is that thing? When you acknowledge it because you have the awareness, that's a good start. Like I always say, awareness is going to be key, but it's going to be what you do with it. And if you don't do nothing with it, expect the life that you have every single time to happen every single time, every single year, every other month. You can't expect change, but if you really want it, you can have it if you do the exact things that you know you need to, after having the awareness of realizing I do have to change. And once more, it's when you know what it is that you got to do, what it is that's holding you back, and you don't keep going back to it. It's almost like, okay, you've had this always going back thing, but finally, after months, and sometimes it is years, it's done for good. You know that that door can't even be open if you wanted to. It's sealed, shut. You don't got no key. There's not even a spot to put a key in. And it's metal, it's not wood. So how are you going to get through? How are you going to get through? You can't go back to that. And the thing is, people don't understand that when you want real change in your life, that old self, old habits, old ways that weren't serving you, and you kept doing it, but now you stop, that you don't do now, you can't go back to it, and it can't come with you. Don't let that go over your head. And I'm going to start concluding. I just want to say, because I never normally say it like often. I do this more on my other channel because I'm so used to my other channel. But obviously, like, comment, subscribe. If you want more videos like this, though, make sure you let me know. If you want part 2s at any point, just say 2 or part 2. Or if you just have a suggestion, let me know. And then I have consultations and a whole lot of things that you can go ahead and get available on my website. There's always deals. If you want to know where to start, how to go about things, and if you're really serious, ready, or you just want to understand something, want to be heard, consultations are perfect for that. I've been doing this for 5+ years. I love what I do. I love talking to y'all, and I love giving you guys results or giving you something that is a feel-good thing that you do need and want to feel, of course. Okay, and don't forget, per usual, like, you know, there's going to be explicit and exclusive content on my Patreon. So it's just really going to be just there. If you want to check it out, the links are there. I have two other channels, but one new one that you can check out. And one last thing, of course, don't forget any other links that are there. I'm just like, wait. There's stuff. I'm just so used to how I format it on my other channel. So I'm getting used to this channel more. Just saying. If you know, you know. I have another channel, okay? So let's kind of just get back into this because I'm getting to the concluding of I want y'all to take life serious. And I want y'all to understand, first accepting the idea of it could happen. That's going to be your faith. And then actually taking action. And anytime that it's a setback, just know that that setback is still the same thing as one step forward. Don't make that setback be a major thing, whether it's a major setback or a major fall off. It's the second that you decide that I'm taking step forwards that basically erase the setbacks. Same way that I'm explaining that old version of yourself is over there. Bye-bye. Like, you're not, I can't come back to you. You can't come to me. We can't do this together. Like, relationships that are done, it's done. Like, it won't work. I'm going this direction. You're going that way. And I'm not going that way. And you won't turn this way. So we can't. It won't work. And that's the same thing with life. When things are done and they're separated from you, it's going that way. And you're going this way. So choose the right direction. And continuously, even if you take this step forward onto that wrong direction, or you just want to feel it one more time, okay, it happens. But I really want y'all to understand that life is what you make it. And you got to be serious. If you're serious about it, changes will come. That's going to be it for this video. I love y'all. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you check out all the links down below and my websites, everything that you want to see. And Patreon especially, because it's an exclusive and explicit. It's really exclusive, you know, but the exclusive and explicit stuff is not really that crazy. It's more of a private community. It's more of people that want to see more, hear more, and things that I just won't put out anywhere else. And I want it to be specifically that way, whether for the purposes of helping or speaking to y'all or y'all speaking to me, getting answers, etc. Okay, and y'all see maybe my life, hearing something, seeing behind the scenes, getting whatever it is. Okay, so head on to Patreon and get that. Okay, I love y'all. Bye, y'all.